there's no magic speech. There's, guys in the first half, we couldn't get out of our own way really in every phase. I mean, opening kickoff, it's uncharacteristic to Ashton to make that mistake, and then offensively, we couldn't stay on the field, and defensively, we weren't getting off the field. So, talk about how we need to do that better and execute the plays and give ourselves a chance to win.
That'll be a good speech. I didn't say that.
I mean, yeah. I wish I could say it was a speech. It was the play in the second half that decided the game.
It's going to be tough in the moment, but to break into the long streak and for it to be a win to get you into a bowl, what's this mean for
I think it's just in the next step for us, and really just couldn't be more proud of the way the guys compete. And I thought that showed tonight. I mean, down 14, didn't really do much in the first half to build a lot of confidence. We came out, played confident, competed hard, and proud of them for that. And the streak and all that. We didn't even talk about it. I didn't even know about it until somebody brought it up on Monday. I mean, we're not playing against the streaks. We're not playing against the pass. We're playing against the guys in the other uniforms. And we just need to find a way to play better than they do. And we're still a work in progress, but I'm just really proud of how the guys competed and fought and found a way to win it.
The sideline camera caught you a couple of times, and it looked like you were kind of running the gamut of emotions. What was going through your head there at the end when on 4th and 1, and then when Nico had that muffed punt?
First thing is chase to get the first down, and then is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, and then again with Nico's muffed punt. What was that you were thinking there?
Poor decision. Nico learned from it. Nico had a really good punt return earlier, and Nico's doing some good things, and he's a young guy making, he's playing a lot, but Nico's going to be a good player. And you just want to play smart. We need to play smart. We can do that better and better, and we're going to need to play smarter and tougher next week.
You can see just about everything. Have you ever been part of a 22-yard safety?
A lot of plays in the football bank. I don't know if it's possible. Things happen. I mean, we didn't have every play go our way either. I think we had a long touchdown run called back, probably a hold that we didn't need to make or whatever. So that's kind of football. So.
You could tell by the way the players were celebrating with the fans after the game that this win was extra special to them. What did you have to say to them in the locker room afterwards?
Just that I'm proud of them, and I think the guys are tough and they compete and they play for each other, and I think there's belief amongst them, which is really in the end all that matters. I know that there's going to be moments when you have ups and downs, and we're building where our program's going. There's these little dips, but we've had them this year, and they'll happen during a game. But to continue to fight and play for each other and have confidence in yourself, and it just validates that. They believe in each other, and like I said before, we're always the prettiest bunch, but they're finding a way, and that's what I'm most proud of. Just continue to fight.
Can you put your finger on anything that the offense did kind of do different in the second half and start moving the ball a little bit?
We kept it, and blocked. I thought Chase played well in the second half. I mean, the throw against zero blitz to Vic, that's a heck of a throw against heavy pressure, and Vic made a great play on it too. And I think it's just across the board. It's everybody, O-line, D-line, the guys blocking and battling and just grinding it out. 3 yards, 4 yards, 7. Just continuing, and that's hard to do. They're not coming in big chunks sometimes, but they just a gritty bunch of guys. So
is that just an in-house thing in the first quarter?
Yeah, that was coach's. That's my decision. That's between Vic and I, and we're moving forward.
When it is a gritty kind of game, what's it like having a guy like Pat Laird that you can rely on?
Yeah, I mean, kind of embodying what we're all about. We got a lot of those guys, and I know, just the run to finish it. It's just huge, and the blocking and the extra 2 yards here or there, and those things matter. And he is Cal through. He's what we're all about. Smart guy, tough guy, and finding a way. So.
For good reason, the linebackers get a ton of credit. What would you say about the way that Luke Beckett played tonight?
Luke, again, it's hard watching the tape, but without watching the tape, but you noticed him. Luke's really been pretty dang good all year. He's a steady guy, brings it every day. He showed up more and more, and he does a lot of things that probably don't show up here that help us play good. And with Weed and Jordan playing like they are, and we weren't making quite as many plays in the secondary early in the game as we usually do. Now some of that's due to the guys they're playing against are really good, but I think all those guys, especially on defense, they got a really good camaraderie. They play really hard for each other. There's nobody's sacred. It's about they'll rotate. It's just a group that plays really hard together, and that gives you a heck of a chance.
Again, without looking at the tape, but what can you say about what Trevion's back?
Yeah, Trevion's just gotten better and better, and Trevion is. I wouldn't even say he's just not big. I mean, Trevion's not a big guy. He's got elite quickness, and he's really smart. I mean, he's probably one of the smartest, if not the, on the defense. Sometimes maybe too much for his own good, but he made some really good plays today. I mean, the fake field goal, and made a couple plays like on the screen, and then the interception was huge. And, he disguised the coverage, started outside of 2, slid inside of 2, the slot receiver, and kind of baited the guy. It was an awesome play. And we need Trevion to keep growing as a player, keep getting better and better, and kind of epitomize what the group's about.
Evan Weaver had another big game on defense. Does he sort of set the tone on toughness for the D?
I mean, Weave's a tough guy. Like we talked about this before. Weave's a throwback through and through, but there's a lot of tough guys on the defense, and he's one of them for sure. I'm not sure there's any tougher, but there's a lot of tough guys playing defense for us, so that's part of it. He just week in, week out. I mean, the guy is just tackling a lot of people, and he gets off the blocks and gets people on the ground, and that's what that position is built for. So he's doing a hell of a job.
In a game like that, just what can you say about your faith in your defense to be able to hold USC to what they were able to do?
I think I don't know if it's my faith, it's just our faith in each other, I think guys wanted to go out there. I mean, the whole time they're talking the second half, like, this is how we want it, they want that test. We know we're going against a really talented team. It's got a really good scheme, and they want the test, and you don't win every play, but to be able to line back up and want to play the next play and not being afraid to put yourself out there, because you're going against some good players and you can get beat once in a while, but to line back up and do it again, and I think that's just the attitude they take, and so I think that shows.
He's had some games last year that were really close, and you couldn't quite get on the right side of it. It's probably too easy to put your point one deal, but are there some things that you guys have changed that have made you pull out wins like this?
Oh, I wish there was a drill that you did to just win close games. I think it's more of a mentality and a belief and learning how to win. Learning how to win. So I think we're doing that. We're not really even close to where we think we could be or need to be as a program, but we're getting there. So, and it has everything to do with the people in the program.
Jordan was talking about how bad the guys felt, especially for the seniors, when they finished one win short of the goal last year. Does it make it special when you see the seniors that they did get there now, that they're out going in that?
There's no doubt. I mean, to get bowl eligible and know that those guys had such a big part in all of this, it's one of our goals, is to win a bowl game. That's one of our goals. And if we put ourselves in a position to do that, it's awesome, and I want them to enjoy that and feel good about it, because it is a big deal. And that needs to become kind of an expectation. Not hoping to get there, but you're expecting to get there and what it takes to get there. And now it's about finishing. We know we got a heck of an opportunity next weekend against the opponent we all know about. And I know our guys, I want them to enjoy it tonight and tomorrow and feel great, and then Monday, man, we're working. So.
Everyone up here kind of talks about how you guys expect to win, and you guys use, set the expectation. What does that mean for you guys?
Well, I think how you prepare, you can't want and hope. I mean, everybody wants to win, everybody hopes to win, but I think you got to put in the work, and you got to prove it to yourself so you can play confident. You got to earn the right to do that in the off season, and our guys have done it. And to go through some ups and downs and have some points during this season where it hasn't been easy, and still believe and still come to work with the same attitude, and that's hard to do. And they've done a great job of that. So that's what I just respect the heck out of the guys on our team for that. And that really needs to be how it is. That needs to be part of our DNA, our identity.
Anybody else?